we won't have no problems. Hey, don't you go making a fool of me. Don't make no mistake loving you. But if you're running around on me, let me spell it out for you. ITGAS. If I'm not the one you're missing, the one you wanna call when you're feeling low, I'm not the only one you're kissing. And I don't care, I don't care. The one you're looking for in the crowd, the one that calms your mind when it gets too loud. If I'm not the one you want around.
Welcome to the Makeup Table on Planet Flipside.
Morning.
Morning.
My head hurts. Why does my head hurt?
Because you
I
had
got the
like,
sniffles. That could be it. Not used to being on this channel. Look, we're big.
I know. Ooh, I like that.
Oh my gosh. It's morning.
It is.
Good morning. How are you doing this morning, Kelsey?
Hey, Wade.
Is that Red? Hi, Red. I don't know all your screen names yet.
I'm pretty sure. Pull up the comments so I can see. Yeah,
Is that Red?
I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah.
Awesome. Oh, it's morning. I know it's 11 o'clock where I am, but it's still morning. So fabulous. It's scary, but yes. Today is supposed to be your sign, your zodiac sign. No, I'm not getting crazy with my makeup today. I'm gonna do a little bit of makeup, and today is Chris's no makeup day. So,
well, instead of doing makeup, we could discuss the zodiac signs.
we could what?
Discuss zodiac signs.
Zodiac signs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we don't have to do that, you know. We can just fucking bullshit.
How about next week we skip it and do coffee house at 2 o'clock?
Alright.
Does that sound like a good idea? I think that
Yeah.
sounds like a plan. Start doing coffee house.
Because we already said we don't have to do it every day, even though it's in the list.
Scheduled. Yeah. Yeah. I
That's
wanted to get
it.
on today just in case anybody who just came in wanted to see how we. Hey, I don't have music on. I'm not used to being back here yet.
The hell, Betsy. Get it together.
Get my shit together. Come on, help me. I think this is the one. Nope. This is the one I usually get. I can't just play the radio like we used to do on TikTok. So I have to pay for music for us to play. That's okay.
So we can't play what we play on TikTok?
Nope. We'll get pulled. Well, we can go through some of the music and decide and download some.
Okay.
It's kind of a it's one of those things that takes me kind of a long time, but they have everything. I mean, you've heard some of the stuff I've used for videos.
Yeah.
So, and this is one.
I need to pull up TikTok, YouTube, so I can comments. God damn it. YouTube, so I can...
My sign, I'm a Sagittarius. I am a true blue Sagittarius. I'm almost Sagittarius in all my houses, too. I have a Libra. I think my moon's in Libra. I think that's the only thing that's different. Scary, isn't it? You know, Sagittarius is a crazy lot. And my best friends are usually Gemini, and I just found out Kris was a Gemini the other day.
Which is funny because you know what my birthday is.
Yeah, I know. I just don't think about it. Astrology wasn't my thing. It was my aunt's. And I got really scared out of studying it by seeing the room she had dedicated to it, because this was before computers, before people had computers. And oh my God, the scrolls and books and mechanisms and crap to do people's charts was just too much work.
And just so you know, Wade, I don't believe you comments stay after we get off the live, right? They disappear?
No, they stay.
Oh, they say? Oh.
Yeah. You can watch them. I don't know. There might be a way to delete them, but I don't know how. But there'll also be, nobody can answer your comments. They just read them as they go. It's slightly bothering me.
My husband, the counsel, that explains it all about him. Explains why he's a crybaby.
They're very, very emotional.
Yep.
Mine is a Libra. I think, honestly, if I was ever going to date, of course I ended up dating a man, but it was going to be a Libra because I needed them to be.
Well, everybody who does astrology who knows that I'm a Gemini, he's a Cancer, they're like,
you're a Leo and you're not jumping on this table trying to be the center of attention? Wait, I'm confused. I need to find out what your moon sign is.
Oh, yeah, because Red, she does it like a lot of attention.
And usually, female Leos and male Leos are usually really different creatures. Female Leos tend to like to be in the spotlight, and are can be very aggressive. And male Leos tend to be like, how do I put this? They dote on women. They're very, let me fulfill all your needs.
Yes.
They drive me crazy.
So everybody
not even a cusp.
So everybody says that me being a Gemini and not being a Cancer, that it's real that we're together, that we can get along.
Well, I only sort of understand how it works, and I don't completely.
It's because the Cancers are very sensitive and Geminis are not.
This is the truth. That's why Sagittarius get a kick out of Geminis.
And but I think that's why we work, because we balance each other out.
Probably.
And you hold the way we talk to each other.
Oh, I know. I couldn't deal with that. There's no way. I'd be like,
you would think
we're gonna fight now.
You would think we hated each other.
Here's a big thing about Sagittarius and Gemini. I worked with a Gemini, and she was technically my boss, but she knew I had way more experience than her, so she leaned on me a lot.
Mm.
And if she got promoted, she was trying to get a promotion. If she did, she was going to pull me up to her job, which was really cool. And we got along so well. One day she came into work, she was pissed. I can't even remember what it was about, but she was pissed. She was yelling at everybody. And I'm just doing my thing. I'm ignoring her. And she looks at me and she goes, I can't believe you, blah, blah, blah. I can't remember exactly what she said. And I turned around and I said, oh, sweetie, are we fighting now? And one of the kids had a gallon of milk and he just dropped it.
So usually the reason why we started doing makeup people on TikTok was to bring in more people to do makeup people on YouTube,
because we have a bigger audience.
We used to have a way bigger audience and it kind of fizzled out.
But we've gone through a lot of people on the table too.
Yeah.
So, and now we're coming back here. We were on TikTok for the last few months.
For a while.
So now we're coming back here. People are going to have to find us again, I'm sure. And I'm going to make some commercials. Hopefully we can put them up on Instagram and stuff. And I invited LC. She might start coming back. We talked briefly.
I love LC. I don't know why.
I should
but
see if Morningstar wants to come too.
So
For Morning-
Elsie's personality reminds me a lot of ways. If that makes sense.
Oh, I can see that from what you said. I can see that.
I talk to it almost daily, and I talk to Elsie pretty often. Just their mannerism and everything, they remind me of each other.
Elsie, were you a club kid? Or not Elsie? Red, were you a club kid?
Since the Red is younger than me, he's
Oh, she
36.
wasn't a kid. That's too young.
Yeah.
What is it? Scene? But isn't Club Kid like scene now? Isn't that about the same?
Yeah, but no, Red's more probably up my speed when it comes to music and stuff.
So she does grunge and metal.
Yeah.
Metal. I do everything, so this is so not me judging you, Red, just so you know I listen to. I'm a music person. You are not a scene kid, okay?
No.
I couldn't figure out where. I don't always know where to put people because I was goth when goth was punk.
Yeah.
It was called goth.
And then people called me goth in the late 90s, early 2000s, but I think it's because they took all of us in one category.
Yes. Yeah. Well, we had a lot of similarities.
Yeah.
Just the music was really different. And that's really what separated a lot of us during the 90s. A lot of what separated different groups.
The funny thing is I always dress good, but I've always listened to metal and like 80s
That's not
rock.
uncommon. I knew a lot of people like that in high school.
Yeah.
Like, early 90s, like 89, 90, 90, 92. That was very much. But that's when grunge was just coming out too. Pardon me. I was a metal fan back in the day. Lots of 90s grunge and new metal vibes, concert tees and baggy jeans. Yeah.
That basically,
honestly, if I had the money, that's what I'd wear today.
Well, honestly, that's usually my uniform. In between
It's true.
band tees and
I get jealous. Actually, honestly, if I could choose, if I like had one genre that I could choose from, I would totally be anime shirts and jeans with my dog. That's what I would wear all the time.
That's the kid. That's my kid. And
I just don't have money for it. And I very much can slip. I am definitely a cosplayer, and I was one before I knew what one was. Because I can slip into anything. Honestly.
The only difference is that the kid that wear jeans, he refuses to wear jeans.
Yeah, I miss jeans. I don't even wear jeans. No,
he wears like cargo shorts. And if he wears pants, he wears sweatpants.
If I wasn't wearing jeans, I'd be wearing black cargos, I think.
Yeah. That's the
that
kid.
would be the go-to.
He wears cargo shorts or athletic pants.
What started... the first thing I ever saw was Akira, and it's not my favorite. It is the hardest storyline to follow, but the art was amazing. Then I saw a lot of stuff that I can't even tell you what it was because I don't remember. But the one I can remember is Record of the Lotus Wars, which is really, really old school. And it's kind of like a romanticized D&D campaign. And I really
I have no idea what the fuck y'all talking about.
A lot of people who watch anime now have no idea what I'm talking about, so don't feel bad. They're like,
well,
that was way before some of them were even born.
I don't watch anime, so that just puts me on.
And for the cheesy anime or the kawaii anime, Transformers and Voltron. I love Voltron, and I really like the remake they did of Voltron.
How is Transformers anime?
It started as anime.
Because I watched Transformers in the 80s.
Yeah, that was American anime, the one you probably watched. But it's a springboard for a lot of people, though. Transformers. I love Transformers. I love the new movies. I don't care who says. Bumblebee's my favorite movie.
I don't like the Bumblebee movie. I love Transformers, but I don't like the Bumblebee movie.
And the first Transformers movie, I think, was probably the best Transformers.
Yes. Yes,
it was the best written.
Yep, so do I.
Now the new one that just came out that's animated, Transformers 1, was really actually very good.
No, that was good. I did see that.
I also like anything that has to do with van ships. So one of my favorites is, I need to find a copy of it because I lost my copy of it, but it's called The Last Exile. Robotech and the original Gundam. Yeah. I love, but my favorites are, like, I started watching One Piece when nobody knew what it was. Naruto, Fairy Tale,
Black
Butler.
One Piece and Naruto are the two that
those are the two big ones in America right now.
And he watches another one. I just don't know what the fuck it is. He just started another one.
Oh. And Shogun, not Shogun, Shogun is actually, I found out, is the one I like a lot. The only romantic one I've ever liked, the romantic comedy ones that I like, I don't care for those. I don't care for any of the sports ones. Fairy Tale is one of my favorite.
And then Jonathan watches Bleach.
Watches what?
Bleach.
Bleach is okay. It's a little hard to follow.
You've been watching that since I don't even know.
Blue Exorcist is one of my favorites. Soul Eaters. And
I don't know. I watched
so many.
I watched.
Hey!
I watched one. It was like a whole. Good. I watched one that my niece told me it was a whole one.
Yeah.
But each episode was a different story.
Oh, which one was that?
I can't remember. I'm gonna have to go back and see. And you had to read the subtitles.
Yeah.
That's the only
I can't do that as much as I used to because my eyes are going.
Yeah, that's the only thing that was hard for me is having to read.
Yeah.
Because
well, I missed stuff that was going on, especially in the kind I watch.
Yeah.
So much going on at one time. I do like the name of it just fell out of my head. I love horror ones. I started watching the Netflix Junji Ito, but I lost Netflix. Oh, that's sad.
Oh, yeah.
I want them to make more Blue Exorcist. Those were
I have seen that one on Netflix.
Full Metal Alchemy. I love Full Alchemy. I actually like both Full Metal Alchemies. Basically, the first one they finished before the books were finished. And so it's a completely different ending, but then they redid it. Like a different dimension happened or something like that.
I'm only a year older than you and I'm blind. So we're not going to go there.
I can't go. I'm 51 and I can't see. I need to get glasses.
He said I'm 40. I'm going to be 40 too.
Mm-hmm. There was, why can't I think of what it's called? I can see the characters. What the heck? It's the back. It's my screen on this. Here, watch this. I wonder if it'll let me do this. No, because we're on it. Black Clover. I knew I was it's too early in the morning. Black Clover, which is kind of like magic and I don't know how to explain it.
You're the one who said.
If you like fairy tale, you should watch Black Clover.
You're the one who said, let's do morning shows at 9 o'clock in the fucking morning. This is your fault.
No, I thought it would help you do your. Don't be like that.
This is all you want. No, the
Turn on
only
me. We're gonna fight. It's gonna get. People are gonna cry. Not us, but other people are gonna cry.
we'll just laugh.
We'll be fine, but other people are gonna cry. They're gonna get scared. They're gonna cry. That's a problem with a Sagittarius and a Gemini fighting. We're fine. Everybody else is pissed off and scared.
I don't like how my camera's like inverted because it's like my right hand right here. I keep trying to point at you and it's pointing the other way.
Opposite. Took me a while to get used to it, but I've been doing this for how many
But I
years?
can't point like that. Like, what the hell? I can't use the other hand to
Do
point
this.
at you. It hides in the fucking screen.
Haha. Oh, here, I'll help you. There you go.
Oh, thank you.
See?
It's how you follow.
Oh, look, I can fix it. That's one of my things. I can fix shit. Watch. Pardon me. I finished watching. Oh, Wesker, you know this one. It's oh my god, it's like the longest title for an anime I've ever seen in my life. A boy who grew up in the big boss village and now is in beginning stages or something like. I don't know. It's freaking long.
What
It's
the
about this
fuck?
kid, really powerful.
Are you making stuff up?
No, this is
that what-
real. Wesker, come help me.
All lies, nothing but
I actually watched it because I couldn't believe that someone was named that. I was like,
all lies, nothing but lies.
how not to use healing magic. I wish they would make more of those. There's only 2 seasons of that, and that was really good. Orion Hosts Club is the romantic one that I watched. That was
I
actually
watched my
pretty good.
blanket and it smells good.
I love watch linens of any kind.
I dropped it outside yesterday. The
You
fucking
didn't
dog.
drop it. The dog dragged it, you know.
Yes. Fucking asshole.
So the what was gone. We're like, wait, we just got messaged, just so y'all know. Ryan is one of the best ever. I know, and I'm not into girly shit. And I actually liked that. So that was weird.
I do know. I feel annoyed you what the fuck y'all talking about. But
Oh, she got snow. Venice got snow, everyone.
Yeah, that's all.
That's what she messaged us. She had to call into work because she couldn't get out of her driveway.
Sorry, Venice, but we
I'm
love
sorry. That's funny.
you. Just like yesterday, I was laughing in person, crying about
I'm
TikTok.
opening up Crunchyroll so I can see what the name of that damn show is. I can't remember. And yes, I have Crunchyroll.
So I had to cancel the Crunchyroll from Prime because the anime that they wanted to watch was not on the Crunchyroll on Prime. We had to go back to regular.
Oh, Spy X Family. I ended up watching that. I didn't think I was going to like it, but it had such a big thing and the pink-haired kid was cute. It is hilarious. You heard me say, have you seen Fruit Basket? No, I haven't seen Fruit Basket. Black Clover. Yamada Kun and the Seven Witches. That was good.
So how the hell did we go from Zodiac signs to anime?
It was Red's fault.
Do you guys like Grindo?
guys like Grindr? Hi, Drizzy. That's a new opening. He's my friend. Of course I like him. Goblin Slayer was good.
Of course, I like to pick on him, but I don't think he understands that I'm picking on him. I don't think he's got that yet.
I mean, no. Hi. Those are terrible.
Okay, Forge is a romantic, but it is Zodiac related. The story alone is worth it, even if there was no romance at all.
Grindr is so mean. Does Grindr have a mean bone in his body? Seriously?
I don't think Grindr knows how to be mean.
My Hero Academia is good. I don't care what anybody says.
Because Grindr don't know how to be mean, but he don't know how to handle me.
Mm-hmm.
He just looks at me like not awkwardly.
Hunter x Hunter, I like. Grindr is a friend. Oh, here's a new one I haven't watched yet. Shangri-La Frontier. Oh, it's one of those VR game ones.
So you're not gonna do your makeup at all?
No, I'm enjoying this.
Hunter X Hunter was fab.
Hunter x Hunter was fab. I know, I wish they would continue it, but they're not gonna. Story's over. They could jump into a whole bunch of more storylines if they really want to, but they're not going to.
I feel left out of this conversation, just so you know.
We did it on purpose.
You did, fucking asshole.
We're evil. Barely know the guy, but he's super supportive and I appreciate him. Yeah. I don't.
No, it's just funny because I pick on everybody with schools, I understand everybody. And Paul Grindr just looks at me and he awfully giggles because
he doesn't know what else to do, poor thing.
He does not know what to do with me.
Yeah, you guys are getting me with naked face today. I don't care.
I did skincare before I got on to you.
I did too, and I plucked what little eyebrows I had over on this side of my eyebrows.
No, Kelsey, when you can keep talking, I'm just talking shit, honey. I don't care.
We talk about makeup.
No, I'm just talking shit. I don't care.
Just talking shit and taking names. So tonight we have bitches with switches. If you have a Switch and want to play Mario Kart 8 with us, you're more than welcome. If you don't, you're more than welcome to come hang out.
I went into Wisco's live the other day. I was in your live the other day, Wisco. Shan Shan called me in for backup.
Wesker was live?
Yeah, a couple days ago.
I missed it. I'm sorry.
Shan called me in. And I can't remember what I was doing. I was doing something and watching him at the same time.
Kris, I want to squish your face with hugs. Squishy your feet. That's Wesker. Do you have a Switch, Red? Did I find a new bitch with switches?
I don't know if Red had the Switch. I mostly had the PlayStation.
This is actually kind of how most of our shows go. We have a topic kind of picked out and don't stay on it very often.
No, we don't. I am too random for that bullshit.
And we play Cards Against Humanities on Saturdays. I certainly do. I put my friend code in the intro on Discord. Oh, I missed it. I don't know how I missed that. I read through them the other day.
Oh, yeah, she did put her friend's code in.
Are you going to come tonight and play? You don't have to get on the table if you don't want to, but you can play.
Yeah, you can play off screen and you play with them. And I came up on the table last week because Shan Shan called me in because she needs me for commentary.
Back cup. Standing gets a little slammed in Mario Kart. All the consoles. Ooh, do you have Steam? Do you use Steam? Because if you use Steam, we might need to talk. That's all I have. I have Steam and I have.
Oh, she does.
Switch. She does. You just got it? Alright. I'm Vixen Littlepaw. You can friend me. Look at my library. Some of the stuff is free, most of it isn't though. Some of it was gifted to me, some of it I haven't even played yet.
I don't play games because I haven't think well. That's like something they do, but
We need you a Switch and a steering wheel. Because you could use the steering wheel.
But I gotta make sure I can use the steering wheel on one hand because like we were talking about the Wii. I believe it was me worried about why they're playing the Wii. Because even Mario Kart on the Wii, you have to have one hand. Because they censor it and you have to be holding it with both hands.
I just started a new campaign of Don't Starve Together, and it's like $12, and plus you get a free one to give away, a free copy to give away when you buy it. And I'll probably be playing that a lot on Tuesday nights if you want to join me. It's one of my favorites. It's
so
my zen.
Where's playing a lot of horror games?
Well, technically, Don't Starve Together is a horror game. It's a horror game like if Minecraft and Tim Burton had a love child. It's classified as a horror game, though.
But it's really not. I was watching it and I was like,
really not. I should have recorded it last night when I was trying to, de-stress because of all the crap that was going on. I was playing and I like took down the Cyclops monster, which I almost died doing, but I did it. I was very proud of myself. One life. I should have recorded it. You do me. Oh, Wesker. You know what? I probably need you to figure out why I can't get my Minecraft. It says I have 2 more copies of Minecraft and I can't get it on my gaming computer. It's still on my laptop and I want it on my gaming computer. Silent Hill 2 remake for the 3rd time. I think that's one of the ones Monsters plays on Twitch.
Yes, Monster plays Silent Hill.
The other horror one I have is that Playtime thing.
I had to go play Financial Fighting with the kids because he couldn't get past one part of the game to beat it. So I had to go do it.
Hobbies Playtime, that's what it's called. Sorry, it just popped into my head. My kid wanted me to download it and I downloaded it, but I never played it. It's like a haunted toy factory.
It's kind of like Financial Fighting, right?
Kinda. I think it's by the same company. If not, it was because of Five Nights at Freddy's. It's like a bounced off of that.
She does need help with, so that's why she's telling you.
He's basically letting me know to retell him and text him, basically. So that neither one of us forget about it. I should have texted you the other day when I was trying to make it work. I took like 3 hours trying to make it work. And ever since Mohang sold to Microsoft, I can't get that shit to work anymore.
Babe, the water's done. Go put the clothes in the dryer.
Dryer! Oh, I like this no makeup thing. So yeah, we're gonna not do makeup tables anymore on Sundays. What we're gonna do is we're gonna bring back coffee house, but we're gonna do it. I think 2 o'clock would be a good idea. Then if anyone has work or
so 1 o'clock
church or whatever.
Well, hold on, because sometimes I'm thinking. But sometimes Sunday's the only day we get to. But no, 1 o'clock is fine because
I was gonna say it'd be 1 o'clock for you.
Yeah.
I don't got Silent Hill 2 yet, but that's only because of priorities. But I'll play the heck out of it when I get it. Yeah, you got a gamer community here, love.
Son, go put the clothes in the dryer. He said I'm keeping
The
up
monster
and
plays a lot of horror games on his Twitch.
He does. And man, now I'm not gonna be able to catch clips on TikTok. That's why
Have fun with
watch
Twitch.
him. Yeah, I don't even know how fucking Twitch works.
It's just like anything else.
Mm.
It's just the platform is just live, so
Mm.
and then you get clips of. Oh, mind you, repair that. Stop. My mic cable is being a bitch. I recommend it definitely. I don't know about how much it costs right now, but to buy. But my husband rented it on GameFly. In life, gotta prioritize. That's true. It's so sad. We can't just get what we want. So,
It's like, do we want food for the week or do we want the game forever?
don't pose that question to me.
What?
I'll eat peanut butter for a week.
No one's talking about you. It's
We
not
could talk
always
about
you.
We can start.
We can't hear you. We might ill, but
Oh, I know. There's a few that we bought. Like I know that I was gifted Fallout 76, 78, whichever the one is.
Mm-hmm.
And I wouldn't have been able to buy that myself. There's no way.
The kid plays Fallout Guys.
I have Fallout Guys free.
And he's obsessed with it.
76.
That's his new obsession, is Fallout Guys.
I pulled it up last night. I was going to try playing it, and I couldn't get my stupid game controller to sync with it. So
It's funny because he plays Fallout Guys and his character is Snoop Dogg. In a Santa costume.
I'm a really hot black lady on Fallout 79. She's very hot. Stumble Guys on PlayStation, it's free. I think I have Stumble Guys on. I do. I just got it. I have Stumble Guys on Steam. It's like Fall Guys. Is that what that was called that we played all the time? That free one?
Mm-hmm.
I think Stumble Guys is the same. I don't think it cross platforms, but if you get it on Steam, we could play. And just so you know, Kelsey, Red, I'm going to call you how much names until I center on one. I'm not good. I'll be the first one to tell you I am not good. I just enjoy it. And I don't get video game rage like some of our counterparts do.
Oh, yeah, some of
Shan Shan will rage quit in a heartbeat.
Oh, some of my kids. Oh, my Lord.
I don't rage quit. I'm just like, okay, I'm done. If I'm not having fun anymore, I'm done. Or then it'll be like especially with Don't Starve Together. I really enjoy playing Don't Starve Together. And I'll die and come back and die and come back and die and come back and just, it'll become like a goal. I'm not mad. I'm not even upset about it. It's like, oh man, gotta do
lies, nothing but lies.
No, I wouldn't play video games if they pissed me off. It's kind of why I stopped playing No Man's Sky, because it wasn't actually the video game, it was Doll. She kept yelling at me. I'm like, dude, you keep yelling at me. I'm not going to play this anymore. Don't yell at me. It's just going to take time. That's all right.
So, I've known Red since like June or July. Mm-hmm. And I barely learned her real name was Kelsey like 2 months ago.
Like sometimes it's funny when people don't call me Vixie, they call me one of my other names.
Yep.
I'm like, oh yeah, that's me.
I'm gonna start calling you legal name.
Only in private. I'm too easy to find once you know my legal name.
I know.
Honestly. I had a Red on Instagram. I thought it was you, and then I realized it wasn't you because you're not a very tall black man. But he followed me like a couple days after I met you. I was like, oh, that's not her.
So people who've known me my whole the childhood probably don't even know my legal name.
Probably.
They only know what people call me. And you're Kris or Chrissy. Nobody knows my full legal name.
No Man's Sky is a good game, but you're right. It's a very big game. It's universes, and you're just exploring, and there's no real goal except for surviving. So it could go in so many different directions playing that game.
Oh look, I forgot what's supposed to was John. We have too many damn Johns. My husband
Musker's
John.
Good. That's why we call him Musker.
My husband name is John. Ray's husband has the same name. And now we got you. Too many damn Johns.
In high school, we had Jasons. Lots and lots of Jasons.
Well, technically, Jonathan is Jonathan, and there's so many Jonathans here in the Hispanic community, and so many Johns that we're just like, yeah.
It's a good thing I don't mind being old, because God, I look old without makeup. I'm not used to looking at myself this long on the camera with no makeup.
I don't know if I look old. I just look tired.
Don't. You have a baby face.
I look tired though.
You do look tired. You can tell I'm tired because you can actually see my eyelids.
It's a good thing I got these big ass glasses to hide half of my face. I knew a lot of dogs. But I am from South Texas, so, you know.
The Hispanic community.
Yep. And we all spell his name that way. Like when we say John, we put J-O-N. Because Jonathan's name is not J-O-H-N-A-T-H-A-N. They spell it J-O-N-A-T-H-A-N. So they took out the second H. So when we put John, we put J-O-N for him. So it is a popular name. Like my name is not popular, but there is a name similar to mine that's very popular. No, because typically, well, I guess
it depends.
For us, like the Hispanic culture, it's usually J-O-H-N-A-T-H-A-N. Because that's how you're supposed to spell Jonathan. You're supposed to have the extra H.
It's like Shan.
Yeah.
S-E-A.
Yeah.
You can tell that's like.
Well, so I still have a cousin named Shan, and they have S-H to the beginning.
S-H-A-W-N?
Yeah.
That, oof, ow, ooh, that really hurt.
I think they have an S-H-A-U.
Oh, H-A-U-N. Yeah, that's another. But the original one is S-E-A-N. Took me forever. But if you ever see Gaelic names, you'll be like, you say it like that? Oh, you have all those letters to make that little noise. Yeah. I hate when people misspell my name or say it incorrectly.
Okay, so I have that problem with my real name Whiskers because the way my full name is spelled, people freak out because it's a K, that is the H. And just so y'all know, I'm not going to say my name, but it's not Christina. And I get called Christina a lot. And I get called nuts. And I get called Kristen a lot. and my name's not Cristianito. But because the spelling of my name, nobody says it
I
correctly.
can't remember how it's the
My name-
Siobhan is one of those, and I can't remember how it's spelled. Hold on, let me look it up. Siobhan. Yeah. Siobhan. Siobhan.
Yeah.
Sibon is what it looks like.
Yep.
Siobhan. It means God is gracious. Oh, I did not know this. It's derived from the feminine form of the Hebrew name Giovanni.
Oh yeah.
I did not know that. The Giovanni in White Wolf are a race of vampires. They're like the vampire mafia.
Oh, that's the same name Red was thinking about the spelling too.
I do
So,
like the name Siobhan. I just like the way it sounds.
So you know what? I don't even care. My name's Christine. My full name, and it's
Like a
K-R-
car.
It's Kristiad. So my name is the German spelling of
I
Christine.
was just gonna say, it sounds dramatic.
Yeah, it's German, and So, but everybody calls me Christina or Kristen. Like they dropped the E for some reason. I'm like the E is not silent. Just to let you know. That's there for a reason. Say the E. Evidently they did not know phonics.
They were not hooked on it.
Right? They were not hooked on phonics. Well, then I must not be feminine. I must not be feminine at all because I absolutely do not like zombies or vampires. I think I know. I think they're lame. Sorry, my husband likes zombies too, but and werewolves.
I like
Like-
White Wolf gaming systems where the vampires are like the low man on the totem pole, and then the werewolves, and then the wraiths, and then the fairies are like the big bads, and they're funny as hell.
Well, I don't know if it's about gaming, but in general, like movies, I hate zombie and vampire movies.
I don't care for zombie movies. Most of the time, I don't understand the
The point, yeah.
yeah.
My husband
Twilight was
loves-
funny. I never read the books, but I did watch the movies. That was funny.
Okay, the books are very sexual. They're like very PG-13, like.
They're
yeah.
like teen angst books.
Yes,
with sex.
yes.
I figured as much.
I only know that much because my oldest loves them.
Where's your boy Grinder? Probably working or church. I don't know.
He don't do coffee house or makeup table.
Well, no, he does makeup. Not usually Sundays. Not
He
usually around
don't-
there.
He comes in the comments of makeup table, but he don't come on makeup table.
No, that's true.
That would be kind of interesting if he did. Are we gonna put makeup on Grinder?
About zombies. I bet you could.
Well, you know what? I will let you go talk to John. Because that's a topic that I just don't care about.
Hold, please, so I can connect you to.
Let me connect you to someone
Let
else.
me connect you to someone who cares.
Basically.
No, but I thought the Twilight movies were good, just because I thought they were funny. I did not take them seriously at
The
all.
only Twilight movie I like is the very last one.
Oh, that young girl who played the really old vampire. What's her name?
Yeah.
Anyway, she was amazing. If you like vampires, I highly recommend you read Lost Souls by Poppy Z. Bright. It will give you a whole nother take on them. And it's one of my favorite books. Kris has the link to download it if you want to read it.
I have a link to download what? Oh, that book.
Poppy Z Bright's Lost Souls. And if you like that, you can always find Exquisite Corpse. That is a one messed up book that I could not put down. Grinder's a werewolf, you heard? I could kind of believe that, actually.
He is kind of hairy. So.
Got those sharp canines.
Hey, we don't shame anybody.
And about werewolves, I don't understand why the Twilight Girl didn't go for that hot werewolf.
Oh, I know.
He was hot.
Jacob and the hot little boy.
And to have that big of a puppy to play with when he was
You a
That
cannibal
was
in real
dumb.
life?
Cannibal in real life. I was watching him going, dude, he's gonna be hot. When I was watching the first one, I'm like, ooh, he's gonna be hot. Watch, he's gonna hit puberty and he's gonna be hot.
And yeah.
He was.
And it's sad because he's a little boy, even now. Because, like, I was way older. I'm like 3 years older than him.
I don't have to, do anything
Yeah.
about it. I can see when they're pretty.
That's why I say I'm like, he's cute for a
Yeah.
little boy.
Oh, yeah. I'm too old for a lot of these. But
Yeah.
I can tell you when they're pretty.
Yeah.
And he was gorgeous.
He was.
Damn.
I don't feel weird saying that he was cute because he was 18 by the time those
I was
movies
just going to
were
say, by the
made.
time he hit puberty in the
Yeah.
show, like, I see her, but I hate that she didn't give Jacob a chance because who knew they'd come back to town, like, why he couldn't stay gone. Oh, I honestly don't know that much about them. I just watched the movies. Mostly because I thought it was hilarious. Most of it was hilarious.
But you know who could tell you a whole lot about that and a whole lot about the insides out? The oldest. My oldest niece.
Oh, yeah. All about it, huh?
She was all about
The End Race was big when I was graduating high school. And Poppy Z Bride was writing at the same time. And I didn't like the way Anne Rice wrote. I know, I've heard it. I read Interview with a Vampire, okay? I read the first Mayfair Witches. That was actually a pretty good book. I tried to read the second Mayfair Witches. It was terrible. Got like through the first chapter and I was like, this is terrible. I tried to read Lestat. I could not deal with the idea of a vampire in torpor being woken up by rock and roll music. That just bothered the fuck out of me. I couldn't deal with it. So I have tried to read her stuff. And her Waking Sleeping Beauty books that she wrote under Anne Rampling are really softcore BDSM books.
The only vampire movie I can get behind is Queen of the Damned.
Queen of the Damned was a fairly good movie, actually. I hated the Pomeranians.
I like the music. I'm sorry. It's because it's
that was Blade 3.
It's Jonathan Davis. Like, the music is what? The soundtrack to that movie is...
Yeah, and from what I've heard from people who read the book, it is nothing like the book.
It's not. It's not.
No, Interview with the Vampires, not really. Tom Cruise put a stance on a lot of stuff that he wouldn't do for the movie, so.
I have a lot of issues with fiction and fantasy books. Honestly, I can't. I read a lot of true crime. Once in a while, I could throw Stephen King in there, but it honestly depends.
Oh, I've always liked fantasy.
Like
the first thing I ever read was Dune by Frank Herbert.
Right now, the book I'm reading is based on the 50s and the 60s, and it's basically about poverty and bigotry and racism. That's a pretty good book.
Ooh, I found some spicy werewolf smut the other day. Well,
okay. I've come across some good smut. I have to say, I've come across some really good Twilight smut, Kelsey. Really good.
I was pretty impressed with werewolf stuff that I found. I was like, oh, I just kind of wandered onto it. And I found the series of different shapeshifters on Amazon. I read Kindle. We have the Kindle Prime thing, so we got free library, basically. And so I'm still trying to find out what my kid will read. So we try something new all the time. And I'm not going to sit and buy that many books in a house that cannot be filled with that many books. I wish we could. I wish we had a library. But anyway, I found this one. I can't even remember what the first one was. I want to say the first one was a werewolf. And then the second one was like a panther. And the third one was like a snake. And there was one that was a lion. There's one that's a dragon.
Lion.
They're all shapeshifters.
Oh my.
I don't know what any of those are. Well, see, I don't do audible books bother me, and I don't know why. I'm droopy over here.
You've been droopy over there for a while.
Yeah, but it's getting kind of. Maybe it's because I'm tired. Give me anything being eaten by vampires, zombies, and sexually same. This is my kink. Vor kind 2.
Oh, let's go to sit. I can see you.
The world. Let me show you the world.
I honestly think I could write some.
A lot of people can do audio. I kind of am jealous. I had a girlfriend who used to listen to books in the car when she drove to work, and she would get through stuff so quickly because of it.
So my aunt, my dad, two other sisters, they listen to audiobooks because they work a lot. And I'm like, I don't know how you can do it.
Just, I can't get into it. I will completely cut it out and it'll be background. I will not know what's going on.
Yeah, me too. Like, I won't focus on what's going on. I'm like, wait, what?
I get fidgety. That's my thing, is I get fidgety. I think it's the ADHD.
Yep. I honestly think Mason got ADHD for me. I'm undiagnosed, but
I don't think Dad has it.
And he got the autism from
Dad.
the big.
That's where my kids got it too.
Because his is genetic. We've already known. And this so that people know, a lot of people don't know this. Just because you get autism through genetics, there is a gene that can be deleted, where you don't have the gene to pass it on to your children. But you do have the gene that you got it genetically. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And that's Mason's autism. He got his through genetics, but he does not have the gene to pass it to his children.
I'll show you the XXX underworld LOL. If I could be reborn, I'd want to be an incubus male version of sex.
Yeah, I bet you would.
The most is called the Vampire Knitting Club. It's murder mystery where a witch solves murders with the help from a clan of vampires. Hey, I might actually enjoy that one. That sounds interesting.
Oh yes, he was telling me about that book. I swear we were talking about this a couple weeks ago.
Probably.
I'm telling you, I talked to Aiden today. Almost every day, right? Almost every day we talk, pretty much. For at least
we do talk every day.
No, but me and Wade, we talk every day too.
I did my zodiac.
You live in the stick will be good.
11? Holy shit. I should take a picture of this to add into the photo thing. So I have it. It'll be funny. Do you feel less naked? No. I don't feel enough naked. I'm not a clothes person.
I'm not either. Like I like earlier I told okay, I have my camera off because I was talking to Will before the show. And I was like, okay, I turn my camera on because I got dressed. I go, okay, now I'm dressed. And dude, like you need like clothes. Like, well, no, I put pajamas on. And I think, oh, you telling me you were new this whole time? I'm like, yeah, I pretty much took my cameras off. I got no clothes. And she was like, I'm gonna try to forget that.
Oh, you're no fun.
And me mixing me okay, like I've gotten dressed for funny this thing before. I'm like, okay, I've seen enough of this key to know.
Macy don't wear clothes as often as possible because she looks better naked anyway.
She don't, and I talked to this tree multiple times a day. So
I was like, hello.
Clothes are optional.
We're here for that. We're here for the fun, man.
Clothes are optional when it comes to me mixing a cause. The other day, I told you, okay, I'm taking you with me to go pee.
I'm like,
Yes.
fine. Born of Series by Sherilyn Kenyon. I'm sure.
See, I don't know if
Read something by her.
I have a hard time reading fantasy, so I really do. I get bored so easily.
I can't read Stephen King, so I
That's
understand.
why-
Not that I don't like the stories; are usually really good. It's just I don't like the way he writes.
It's like that's why I say honestly depend on the books. Just to have been books of Stephen King that I tried to read, and I just couldn't do it.
I
But
like a
then-
lot of the movies, or one of my favorite TV shows is Haven,
So my
and I know
favorite,
who wrote that.
So my favorite Stephen King book to this day is called World Matters. And it's about a woman, and it's based in the 50s, I believe. And her husband is a police officer, but he's also an abuser, like physically abusive and stuff. So she's pregnant, and he beats her. And she loses the baby. But she runs away from him. But because of him being a cop, like, keeps the track her. So anyway, she runs away and she finds this apartment and she moves into this apartment. And she goes to a thrift shop and she sees this painting. And this painting important woman was a lady, the back of a lady with like a big floppy hat in the field. Well, she takes this painting called because it's like calling to her.
Mhm.
And she hangs it up on the wall. Well, basically, so she goes over her life to get a job and all this. Well, anyway, her husband finds her. And the painting basically comes to life. And she pushes him in the painting. And basically, at the end of the book, sees the woman in the painting, the back of her, and basically she traps her husband in this painting. But it really is a good storyline, and that's my favorite Stephen King book, because it's nothing to do with like horror, like it's more psychological than it is horror. Like, it's not like it, and it's not like Christine, or any of those that you could think
Oh, I
of.
did read Firestarter by him. I did enjoy Firestarter.
Firestarter is a good book, but World Matter, I have to say, is my favorite Stephen King book.
I think I've wrote that. Now that you said the name of it again, Rose, right?
World Matters.
Matters.
Yeah, because her name is Rose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's a really good book. It really is. my favorite.
Didn't they make that into a mini-series?
No. There's another one with the wolves in it, and it's the one with the house. It's kind of a whip off
It
of
was
the
Kathy
one.
Bates and another woman in it. I can't remember. I don't think I watched it. I just saw
the one. So the one that everybody gets confused without looking the TV series is the one where the house is it's like the Winchester house where it's alive. But no, the one with Kathy Bates is
Well, Misery is the one she's known
Misery.
for. But I thought she was in that one.
No, Woman's Way, there we go. Woman's Way is the other one. It's
The house?
It's a whip off of like the Winchester, but it's called Woman's Way.
Okay.
Yeah, because I told you to read Woman's Matters. I have to say that it's my favorite TV book. I like the movie Woman's Way too. It's a good movie.
Oh wow! I just got notice of breaking news. TikTok goes dark just hours before official ban in the U.S. and the United States. That was my breaking news. That's kind of sad. I mean, not to be mean. What I'm upset about with the whole TikTok ban, in all honesty, is one of my friends, a couple of my friends had businesses that were paying for their life. You know, their rent, their bills, it was their livelihood. And now they're screwed. That's the only problem I'm having right now. I was a little moody yesterday about it. I cried a little bit.
I did not cry. I was just kind of pissed off because I didn't have anything to spoil when I went to bed.
I was sad because I kept watching all these sad suffering.
Dude, so did I kept seeing like right before it went black, I was scrolling through and it was everybody saying goodbye and I was like, oh my god, I feel like everybody died.
That's what it felt like.
The first Stephen King movie I ever saw was Christine. No, well, it was one older Christina Pet Cemetery.
Christine's older than Pet Cemetery.
What did Christine?
I watched Firestarter might have been first, and that was when Drew Barrymore was tiny.
Well, okay, what one's older, Christina Firestarter?
Firestarter.
I
think it's one of the first ones we ever made. The only thing I got mad about Firestarter, it was a completely different ending in the movie. It was completely different.
The book,
pissed me off.
So, this is why I get mad about it. The book is way better than the movie. And there's a lot of stuff like the original movie with Tim Curry is more true to the book than the remake.
Yeah.
And the character Beverly, the little girl, the girl character in the movie, in the book it explains, like it goes into detail in the book about how her father sexually abuses her. And that's why she's afraid of her father. And then in the book, it also says how that all had, her and all the boys basically had like a big orgy in the pond. Like there's a lot in the book that they don't have in the movies because of sensory issues.
Well, and then the other thing about my brother would go on about is the ending of it.
It's different.
Of first movie. He wasn't around for the second movie, so I don't know. I never watched it. The only thing I know about the second movie is they made it scary, which was, or the clown anyway, scary. Which that's not that. Stephen King's point is making things scary that are everyday things that shouldn't be scary.
Yes.
So, you needed that bozo type fun-loving clown look.
And technically in the book and it's the original movie, not the remake. The remake starts, somebody's gonna go there we are. Nobody could make me feel any different with the original movie from the 90s with Tim Curry. He's an alien.
Right.
He's not like a ghost. He's an alien being. And he feeds everything he yields.
Right.
And I don't like how people always hear the ghost. I'm like, he's not a ghost. He's an alien.
Yep. That's one of the things my brother hated too. He would tell me all the time that is not exactly how it worked. I really don't like the way they did it.
But I had to say the original movie, I love you guys. The original movie from the 90s is closer to the book.
Have a great day. We're going to go soon too. We're technically over our hour.
Then it's closer to the book than the remake. The two remakes they made, like 10, 15 years ago? Are not accurate to the book, like the original. And I don't like how they did the remake of the movie. Like, they made Pennywise look like he was on crack.
I didn't like it. I don't even like what so many cosplayers do it, and I don't like it.
I always tell John this is Pennywise before drugs, and this is Pennywise after
drugs. Yeah.
I always tell John he must have eaten some kids in the 90s who did too much faster.
True.
Because
I read all the Harry Potters, and I actually read Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings when I was in elementary school. The librarian wasn't going to let me, but I read the Hobbit first and then wrote her a book report on it, and then she let me read the Lord of the Rings first.
So I believe the Harry Potter book came out when I was in my late teens.
I was in my early 20s, yeah.
Yeah, one thing. I was in my teens, and I had to read them because my cousin wanted to read them, and they wanted me to read them first grade, so they were appropriate for her because she was like 11.
Right. Well, I think the cool thing about the Harry Potter books is that they grew.
Yeah.
They're really written for whatever age Harry is.
Yep.
They're written for that age group, and I think that was pretty cool. I don't know if she did it on purpose or it's just the way it worked, but I'm ready for some lunch too. I think it's time. My head hurts a little. I need to eat something. All right. I love you all. See you tonight on Bitches with Switches.
Yep.
Okay. Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Thanks for watching. And a big shout out to all our creators.
Hi, baby. Are you okay? What's going on?
Hey, found SkyJimmie's pants. Show's over.